Hello, bridge lovers. Stefan here again with the Daily Celebrity Challenge. I haven't been the celebrity for a while and I was not going to be. However, I couldn't find anybody else. I just came back from Philadelphia. So just had a quick shower and now started recording so I can fit in the episode for today when you're playing it Wednesday. Before I start, first I apologize, my nose is running a bit. I have allergy from the American air conditioning, which is very heavy, but I'm already recovering. I also have a hat from Philly, but maybe I can show it to you. But next time I'll have it, I'll wear it because now I just washed my hair. So what I can tell you, I had wonderful time in Philly meeting amazing people who actually play on IntoBridge and they like it. So many people came. Thank you so much for the positive vibes. Thank you a lot to those bypassers who would see me introducing the daily challenge or the rank games at our booth on the screen, and they would say to the person I'm presenting it, it's great, try it, it's great, try it. So generally in America, people don't like sales people because they know that they usually oversell and underdeliver. But when one of you, the players, says something good about it, people actually start believing in it. So thank you very much. Word of mouth, calling friends has been the greatest. I was very happy to see so many groups of people that would play the daily, would then chat in private groups, would share what they did. This is super amazing, and actually that's why we did IntoBridge, and this is the direction we want to develop it. Although the main games we have, the most played games are robot games. For us always has been essential to build a community, people who love the game, who enjoy the game, who are happy to share and only have positive emotions and vibes about it. So thanks a lot, and that's the route we've taken and we'll continue. You're the people we care about, those who care about the community, about their friends. We don't care who is the best player, who is the worst player. We care about having good time with the game we all love. So thank you so much. Now, before I start, one more thing. Somebody asked me what tournaments to play in Europe, someone from America, what tournaments I recommend. One of them just finished. It's the Swedish Bridge Festival, the biggest one in Europe. So maybe you can look it up for next year. But very importantly, next month in September, mid-September, it's the Pula Bridge Festival in Croatia. And end of October, early November, it's the Madeira Bridge Festival. These two festivals are maybe second and third largest in Europe. I don't know exactly. I'm actually wearing Madeira t-shirt. Their logo is a bit complex, so maybe you don't see it. However, Madeira is great. They have mostly one session a day, while Pula has 2 sessions a day. So if you want more intense bridge, maybe Croatia. If you want less intense, Madeira. But if I have to choose, I would always choose both. I've been to both of them several times, and the organizers are amazing. Miguel in Madeira, Tihana in Pula, and yeah, if you want to travel for bridge, definitely visit those events. Okay, I'm good to start now. So I have 13 points, 6-4 shape, easy 1 diamond opener. What did I say? I said I have 13 points. I don't know what I said. Did I say 14 or 13? Doesn't matter. They double. Partner bids a heart, forcing bid, although pass hand. I'm bidding my shape, so partner doesn't have fit for spades. Now I have 2 choices, either to pass or to bid 2 diamonds. It's pairs, so if you pass one no trump, that's totally fine. That's bridge. If your partner has queen of diamonds, maybe you have 8 tricks in no trump and you can score 120 and beat a part score in diamonds. However, I feel it's too much of a gamble and too many things can go wrong, and I would aim end up in 2 diamonds, maybe making 3 or something like that. Oops, apologies. While I'm recording, Gavin's tournament is running now. 8 boards, free to play, free video afterwards. I'm just one of the TDs, they put me there so I can have a look, but I'm totally yours now. Anyway, so I was going to bid 2 diamonds because I said passing 1 no trump is too much of a gamble. Yeah, we see partners got the queen of diamonds and beautiful stoppers in hearts and clubs. So it seems like 120 is viable in 1 no trump. However, keep in mind that if Lee East has Jack 10-14 diamonds because of the double from West, and they knock out my ace of spades, I can actually go off in 1 no trump because I won't be able to set up the diamonds and then cash them out. So anyway, it's not such a desperate situation here. 130 will be very tough. But I hope trumps are 4-1 and 1 no trump was going off while this is making. So let's see, we will play here. They lead the ace of clubs, not much we can do. And they return a trump, that's not great. Let's see what we can do. So they signal 8 of clubs, it's normally for... This ace of clubs lead is super strange because while they lead, the only unbeat suit with the ace. What's the point of leading an ace and the other person playing the 8? This makes no sense to me. I wish there is queen third on side, but I cannot possibly justify such a bad lead. Also, the 8 kind of looks like they're even, you know, Leah shows standard count, so the 8 seems like she's got even number of cards and clubs are maybe 4-2. But again, it's very hard to imagine why would Leah West lead from ace queen fourth with the ace and not lead some side suit. The only reason for that, normally it's applicable in higher levels. In the 2 level, you don't do that, but the only reason can be that to cash the clubs before I discard them on the hearts. But that's normally when Demi has a decent hand, and both of us haven't shown anything spectacular. So here I have options. I can win with the ace of diamonds and play a heart towards the king, setting it up, and the queen of diamonds is then an entry. Or I can win the queen of diamonds and rough a spade. I think this will leave me very vulnerable to different things, like I'll be stuck in dummy. I'll have to play either club or underlead the king of hearts. So yeah, I think it's clear for me here to win in hand and play hard towards the king. And I can only hope that the ace is on my left, because if it's not, then I've set up the hard suit for them and they will just exploit me. Okay, they won the ace and they're not continuing a diamond. This doesn't necessarily mean that they have 1 diamond, but it smells more and more. And this club return is very interesting. So what did I have on the table? I think it was 7-6. I had 3 and 2. The 4 is missing. So it's possible that Leah West has ace queen 10-5 and Leah East has 8 and 4. Or if the 4 was on the table, 8 and 6. In that case, I have to finesse, and when I cash the king, they have to ruff, and maybe I can take their trump. And if they don't ruff, I'm discarding a loser. And if I lose to the queen of clubs, it's not the end of the world, because I can later cash the king, and if trumps are 4-1, this will still benefit me. So yeah, I think the odds are to take the finesse. And no, my first analysis that leading from ace queen doesn't make sense was actually more accurate than what I did now. Oh, and the trumps are 3-2. So yeah, I'm really heading into disaster here, because not disaster, but those of you who passed 1 no trump are highly likely to score 8 tricks. So I'm totally cooked here. Oh my goodness, so Leah West doubled with 4-4 in the majors, 3 diamonds and 2 clubs. Well, That's way beyond anything I was counting for. So yeah, that board is by any means a complete disaster. Shame I played for 10 days in Philadelphia and came up and played this hand like a schmuck. Well, you get the first one, guys. You can have it. Okay, board number 2. I have 12 points. Way more balanced and way more straightforward bidding. 2 clubs is 2-8 check back. No, it's not 2-8 check back. It's third suit forcing. That's a simple check back. That's not a good convention, although this is what people teach in the beginning. I've mentioned in my videos from the past that you should look into 2-8 check back, although it sounds like a very scientific thing. It actually is. It makes the auction quite simple and you enjoy it a lot. Now this auction doesn't really make much sense. Was this a slam interest by Leah? Because she could bid 4 spades initially if she was going to do that. And if she was not, why didn't she support me in hearts? Anyway, I'm in 4 spades. And I guess many of you will be also in 4 spades. The lead is the 10 of hearts. Not a good lead. If it's a singleton, that's dangerous, because if I take the spade finesse and it doesn't work, they can get a heart ruff, maybe play a diamond to the ace, another heart ruff, and another disaster will be coming. However, playing match points or board a match, there are no regrets unless you have very clear indication that things are bad. You shouldn't play for things to be bad. You do this in teams. In teams, you use the safety play and you're more cautious. But in pairs, you just hope for the best according to the contract you have. So let's see. I'll take the spade finesse and see how it develops. Okay, they didn't take with the king and ruff a heart, so at least it looks like I'm gonna make this contract. Oh, I took the king of spades. That's good. I'll draw the last trump. My hearts are good, so I'm just losing to the ace of diamonds +2. So we missed the slam, but even if you say my partner was slam try and I could bid on, still we would bid key card and we are missing 2 key cards, so it's impossible to reach that slam scientifically, and it's a very bad slam to play because unless there is king doubleton or singleton, you have no chance to make it. So I think 4 spades is a reasonable contract. Let's see what happens with the heart suit. It's 3-2. So probably the same result if you are in hearts. However, if they don't cash the ace of diamonds in the beginning, you may set up the spades and discard all diamonds from them, but then you have a club loser, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess it's always 12 tricks in whatever contract. Now I'm with 17 high card points and I'll open 1 no trump. Partner bids 2 no trump, game try. Okay, partner, let's try it. Okay, 8 points. It's usually borderline to invite or not, although 8 and 17 is 25. I could have had 16 and accept. So with 8 bad points, it's not advised that you invite. However, these are not 8 bad points. King, jack of spades are not brilliant, but the ace of diamonds 50 is enormous, because if we are able to develop that suit, we can we can achieve a lot. So now I have 4 spade tricks and 5 diamond tricks is 9. And that's beautiful. However, there are many issues with this hand. First of all, if I lose the trick, I'm cooked, because they have the ace of hearts. They can probably take at least 4 clubs unless ace king are in Leah East or Leah West has doubleton honor or something like that. But in most scenarios, I will go off if I lose a trick. However, cashing 9 tricks is not so obvious at all, because to cash them I need to trust that the diamonds are breaking. What do I mean? I have no entry to my hand to cash the spades, so what I need to do is cash king jack of spades, come back to hand with the king of diamonds, cash the spades, and only then cash the diamonds, because if I overtake my spades I cannot make them all unless short 10 drops, which is not something that is very likely, and I should play for it. So normally the chance of the diamonds coming is pretty big. 3 to 2 in diamonds or in any suit, 3 to is split is 68%. And what was it? Singleton 4 to 1 is 28%. And for the singleton to be the jack will be 1/5 of that, so that is like 5.6%. So yeah, I have like 73.4% chance of the diamonds coming. If they don't come, if Leo West has jack fourth, then the right play would be to start with the diamonds, using the last spade as an entry to cash the diamonds, but then again I'll have so many problems with getting back to hand. So I'll just trust that the diamonds are coming. Someone in Philadelphia told me that you were most impressed that the celebrity of the day would be thinking so much on trick one. Well, look at my analysis. I basically played out the whole hand in different scenarios, and this helps me assess what's best and what is not. This thing with the split that it's 73% is not such a big deal, because if you see how you're blocked, then you get to that play anyway. Knowing the percentages, it's not essential that much, especially here. But seeing which suits are blocked and what dangers are there, it's very essential, because then it doesn't mean you won't take a risk. You take a risk, but it will be the risk that you knew about, and it's smaller than other risks you take. So yeah, I'm cashing the spades, going back to hand to cash the rest of the spades, and I pray for the diamonds to come. That's my plan. I can throw a club or a heart. I throw a club because I want them to keep hearts and throw clubs. This is not always the case, but throwing a diamond is actually very nice. Okay, I'm going to take 9 tricks. It's almost impossible to take more. Furthermore, I'm squeezing myself now. However, I will try. How can I try? Maybe some sort of an end play. Well, so far it's working, but it is not. Yeah, we knew that. So 9 tricks, normal bridge. I guess we all got the same score, unless someone played too quickly in the beginning and didn't. Oh, actually, you're so lucky. The 10 of spades dropped third. So even if you don't unblock the spades and you overtake the second spade, you still make it. But you should know that this is pure luck, and don't be happy about it. You've done a terrible mistake, so pay attention next time. And I'm not saying it to make you feel badly, but I'm saying it because when you make a mistake, you should look at it carefully. And the way we all get better is by trying not to repeat our mistakes. Okay, next hand. Partner opened a diamond and they bid a heart. I could double, and I know many of you would double. However, this just gets partner excited, and if they now bid spades, bidding hearts is an extra level. The auction is probably not going to end, so I prefer to bid later. So I would normally pass, but now I have 5 diamonds, which is so annoying, because bidding pass with 5 card fit seems wrong. So I really have 2 options. Pass is one of them, as I said, and then showing my hand. Or the second option is to bid something like 3 diamonds and preempt them, because more often than not they'll have more points than us, or even if not, they have the spade suit, which is the boss suit, and they're likely to win the auction. By bidding 3 diamonds, I'll make it tough for them to know how good they are. Are they good enough for game or not? So yeah, I think I'll go for 3 diamonds now. Three no trump by partner. That's interesting and very unexpected. Yeah, it's to play. I. It's not obvious to run, although I have very little. I have an ace, which is a trick. The fifth diamond can be a trick. So I'm inclined to trust partner. But is Leah that good to beat Trinotron to make here? What do I need her to have? Like ace, king, queen, 14 diamonds to score 5 diamond tricks for sure. The ace of hearts will be 6. She can have ace, queen of spades, double stopper. Very wishful, but 2 quick tricks presumably if they lead a spade. But that's still 8 tricks and she has 8 tricks. So to have 18, 19 points and 9 top tricks, this will be a huge thing to ask. So I'm not going to pass. Maybe it makes, but it's too long of a shot. So 4 diamonds is a slam try. This is to play 5 diamonds. What is 4 hearts? 4 hearts is control. So my only option is really 5 diamonds because anything else would be a game forcing bit. So let's hope partner doesn't raise this and let's see where we stand. Okay, so partner does indeed have 18, 19 points. However, it's not clear that we have 9 tricks because Queen of Diamonds might not be coming. And also they might be cashing the first 5 clubs. Also, please note that after the double, after the one spade, sorry, it's more likely that West would have 3 diamonds. However, we have only one entry to dummy, so we cannot take finesse and go back to cash out if we were in 3-0. So we should just cash ace king of diamonds and hope that things will go well. So we'll see soon. But the good thing is that it seems I'll be making 5 diamonds. And if the queen of diamonds is coming, I'll be making maybe even 6 diamonds, which will beat 3-0 trump for 9 tricks, which is 5 diamonds, 2 spades and 2 hearts. And if in 3-0 queen of diamonds is not coming, you'll be going off while I'll be making 5 diamonds. So I'm actually very happy with my auction. I got both bits right. This doesn't happen often, so I want to celebrate it. If you bid like me, I don't know if that's the right bidding, but it succeeded. Let's see. Let's hope trumps are not for new because my happiness will be gone. So although I'm talking like this, it's not so straightforward because I need to set up the hearts because I have all those club losers. Okay, the queen of diamonds came, so I can just claim 12 tricks now. And I'll lose a club even if queen jack of diamonds are coming. So it doesn't want to allow me because if hearts are 5-1, I won't be able to set up a heart. See, I have 4 losers, the spade and 3 clubs after I follow the first one and only 3 trumps. So Leah didn't accept the claim because if hearts are 5-1, I'll lose 1 more trick. But now Leah will accept because even if hearts are 4-2, I have twice. And I set up the hearts. Okay, so this one was good. At least I have one good board. Now 14 points, nothing special. I mean, it's kind of special, but not on the opening bid. Partner bids a spade. I just bid 2 diamonds. Partner bids 2 hearts, which is called a negative choice, negative preference. Let's see how Luke is calling it. Suit preference in hearts, meaning doesn't promise fit. Now I can bid 3 diamonds, which shows 5 and 5, but it's normally 15, 17 points. Let's see as 15, 17. Now I have 14 amazing points. They would have been more amazing if I had ace doubleton in spades, in partner suit and singleton club. However, I wish I had better hearts because when I bid 3 diamonds, partner often bids 4 hearts or 3 hearts again. If I had more points in hearts, I would do it, but the hand is good. These 14 points are really great despite the singleton spade. but it really bothers me the weakness in hearts. So if I beat 3 diamonds, partner may leave me there, but if I was making 140 in hearts, this beats 10 tricks in diamonds, which is 130. Remember, when you play match points, you need to know. I mean, if you're just starting, you don't need to know anything, but if you want to win a duplicate game or to have a chance, you need to know what's the difference in the scoring of those part scores or games, so you can make decisions that are aiming to get you a better score. If you don't know what scores better, then what are you playing? Okay, well, I will pass. Sorry. Okay. Another disaster by me. 5 diamonds makes it. No, partner's bid is not right. You cannot possibly bid with 11 points and 4 cards diamond fit to bid 2 hearts. I know why, to get the positive score in hearts, but this is absolutely bizarre. Sorry. This cannot be right, to bid with 11 points 2 hearts like a schmuck, like nothing happened. Oh, I hate this. 5 diamonds makes easily because you get rid of the club. On the spade you lose a heart and a diamond. You need to do some work, but yeah, Leah's bit is definitely wrong. I'm not blaming Leah fully. Of course I could bid 3 diamonds and we'll reach it, but I think I had solid arguments not to bid it, and sorry, not to bid 3 diamonds, and yeah, this dummy didn't help my arguments. Okay, so I can claim they get 1 more heart trick. Hearts are 3-3, so yeah, I was making 5 diamonds easily. Now this is the 140 I was talking about. A dream part score 140, but when you have 600 in diamonds, even 3-0 from my hand makes. We have the points, we have the stoppers. I'm saying from my hand, but as clubs are 4-4, even if from partner's hand, they lead the club, set up the clubs, but they get 3 clubs and a diamond. So 3-0 makes 5 diamonds, makes 1-0 is 150, 3 diamonds is 150. My 140 is the worst score. Those of you who bid like me, I don't think we should be sorry about it. I think what we did is questionable, but I am not convinced it's wrong at all. Passing, playing pairs, in a major part score is very rarely unreasonable, and I don't think that's one of the exceptions. So yeah, okay, interesting hands. I'm sure that most of you will beat me. I finished with 5 positive scores, which is a consolation. The first board we discussed, you beat me if you passed 1 no trump or if you played better in 2 diamonds, not like me. The second hand is probably the most straightforward, should be 12 tricks in hearts or spades. If you've reached a slam, you're missing 2 key cards, so you're super lucky to have king double turn on side. Counted as a loss. The next hand, 3 no trump, was straightforward, just make sure to catch the winners in the right order, but here, even if you blew it, the god of bridge was with you and you could still make it. The next hand was my only hand where I said something smart and it actually worked, because on the other 4 hands I said smart things and they didn't work, or at least on 2 of them. So yeah, if you bid like this, you've got a good score. But if you didn't bid like this, please let me know how did you bid. For example, I can see that 4 hearts, because hearts are 3-3, will probably score 650, and that will be the maximum score. But I don't think that would be a reasonable contract on this auction to reach 4 hearts. However, if you did, let me know how you bid it, because I don't see a way to get there. And yes, that's it for today. Check out the links below for Pula Bridge Festival, for Madeira Bridge Festival. If you are American who wants to play in America, the next national is in San Francisco. If you're European who wants to play in America, or even if you don't want to play in America, It's where the best players in the world gather, and it's the only opportunity to play so many great players, legends. You can play events against Zia, against Bob Hammond, and against many other great players, Jeff Maxtrot, Eric Rodwell, and I don't know, 100 others. It's just everybody who is someone in bridges is there, and it's really celebration of the game to see so many great players there. I hope you also try the ACBL games. If you haven't, I hope you will, and if you like them and if you play them, that's great. But if you don't, let us know why do you like other things better, why don't you like the ACBL run games? If you don't, how can we make it better? And your feedback is always appreciated. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope you learned something, or at least you had fun beating me, which is more often the case. And I'll see you next time. Bye.